Welcome to the Nest Podcast. We hope you stay a while. Today, we'll be talking about Black appreciation.
Throughout the years, Black icons have been the blueprint for many social changes. Today, we will talk about the influences of Black icons and how they shape us today. So, for this first segment that we're going to be doing, we'll be doing a Kahoot, and me and Damaso will be competing against each other to see who will win. So this will be very interesting because, my competitive side is going to come out. So Damaso better watch out.
I think I should be saying that to you, Chloe, because I'm not to brag or anything, but, maybe I sometimes, most of the time, all the time, get one.
Man, I have classes with you, so I got to watch out for you because you be coming in the top 3 all the time, so I got to watch out. I'm going to watch my back.
I go quick.
Damaso, today will be the day that I finally beat you in a Kahoot. I mark my words. Man, I really hope I don't lose because that's going to be embarrassing if I do. But we got to speak.
You're a good joker, Chloe. I'm glad you know how to make jokes.
That is not... Man, I'm stating
Here we go.
facts, okay? I'm stating facts, not jokes, okay? Here's Damaso.
Fight!
Queen of Omedia.
What if I can't see?
Oh, wow. I honestly did not expect to get that right. Oh God, I heard about this. What was his name? What was it?
Dang, that was Harriet Tubman. Damaso, you know that?
Okay,
You did not.
it was like 5th grade. Okay, I don't retain that information.
Who refused to give up her seat in the Montgomery bus boycott?
Everyone knows this.
Yes. You see, I'm on a raw. I'm hot like fire. Okay.
One question. Come on, don't be so proud. Well, I guess there's only one option.
Okay, Damaso.
Are you 1,000 points ahead of me?
For this one, I had to use context clues because I did not know about this. I was like, oh, okay, it was not this person or this person. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have to rely on
you see, I'm 1,000 points. You see, put your money where your mouth is, Damaso.
One question. Easy. I was kind of scared when they had the middle initial because I thought they were gonna do like, is it Barack H. Obama or Barack G. Obama? I hate those. I was like, why should I know that?
Bro. But they didn't try to play us like that. So, who gave the speech, I Have a Dream? This is easy.
Bro.
You see, I'm still 1,000 points ahead of you. Damaso, catch up.
Oh, I think I might actually know this. Well. God damn it.
That was
you should have.
Came up as listeners.
There's only one answer now.
Oh!
Yes! My revenge.
But still, I have one question over you. You have one question. So don't get your hopes up, Damaso.
Oh, I know this. Where's her name? This guy.
Oh.
Yes, hesitate more. No. Catching up, Chloe. Catching up.
What? She was a first. Ooh.
I wish I knew this.
Wasn't in the song. Oh, shoot.
What? Oh, God.
I seen the song.
Damn it. You were about to go like, oh, I know this. Slave ship.
I feel like it's that one. And I was wrong.
Damn it.
Dang. I did not know.
Bro, we're getting all of these wrong.
As much as I thought I did.
I felt like the holiday like ship or something. I don't know.
That's true. I'm gonna guess this one.
She looks like a married.
Oh, I know this pattern.
Nice.
Okay, so now we know what the next one's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jazz singer. I didn't know that. I love jazz. Now that name makes a lot more sense.
Yes, because we were just clicking random names. We were like, well, just hope this person is the person.
What else do you want us to do? Law, prohibition, discrimination, housing based on race, religion, nationality.
Oh, shoot. I'm not good
Law,
with it.
prohibition, discrimination. Oh. I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna go. Oh.
Yeah, because it said housing. It was fair housing.
Oh.
I think it's even in bold.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
Okay. I kind of just pressed. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the dates like 1964, 1965. I'm right there with you, Chloe.
Federal law that prohibits racial discrimination in voting.
Ooh, no, click.
Ha ha.
My computer is sabotaging me.
I'm glad it is. Thank you.
I just need you to get one wrong. One wrong, and you'll see how it feels. Okay, easy.
That's easy because, like, education. That's the only one about education. But
Yeah, and also like process of elimination. I can't speak. How are you still ahead?
Cause I'm built like that.
Don't say you built different.
Yep, I am. Okay.
This is easy.
Obviously.
I was about to be like, wait, what is
We
this?
know
Like,
Jackie Robinson was not in the Olympics.
Easy. Fun fact, one time in like elementary, they were asking questions about black people and like famous black people up on the auditorium stage, and they were like, who is the first baseball black American something? I don't remember the exact question. And I was like, I don't know anyone else that was a black sportsman and like famous in history than Jackie Robinson. So I was like, why not give it a shot? I know Jackie Robinson. Like, yeah, you got it. Oh, what? I really did not expect to get it right. No.
Oh, look at that. Damaso in third place with 0.
No, that didn't mean that. That was a
Hold up. And Damaso.
No.
And look who's at top. Look, Chloe, I told you I was stating facts. I was only stating facts.
Fatality.
I was
That's
only
not fair.
stating
You gotta.
facts.
I bet you researched this. I bet you cheated.
I did not cheat. Don't put that on me. Okay,
I put that on you every day.
Okay, so for this next segment, we'll be having a discussion based off, and like it'll be more personal. You know, we're gonna dive deeper into this topic, and we'll be asking questions. Me and Damaso will be going back and forth, but we'll both be answering the questions. So for the first question of this discussion, what does Black culture look like to you? So to me, Black culture looks like, for me, since I am Black and like, well, part Black, I'm mixed. Black culture is like my family because like I'm constantly around it. It's the cookouts, it's the hang out during holidays, it's the Black History Month program at school, it's my friends, it's like, it's around me, it's what I'm, and also it's just the mainstream as well, because a lot of Black culture is integrated into the mainstream. When it comes to hip hop, Black culture to me is hip hop, R&B, the crazy music videos that go along with it, and it's just like everything like that is what makes Black culture, you know? Well, how about you, Damaso?
I don't, whenever people ask these questions, I'm always like, how do I see it? Because I never really looked specifically at one. I'm just like, culture, wow, this looks cool. But I guess I see like all the kind of based, more kind of artistic sides, like all the music, rappers, stuff like that, you know. And then I also see like people like that were in Harlem, like jazz, swing, stuff like that, like tap dancers. So that's kind of how I see it for the most part. And I also, there's like, oh, they eat, what should we call it? The cookouts, you know, the, what should we call it? Fried chicken, stuff like that, those stereotypes, but yeah.
Yeah. So for the next question we have, who are some Black figures that shaped you and how? So for me, I'm actually a poet. Like I like poetry. And so like we can say the obvious, like the people that integrated the school system, like Ruby Bridges, people who made it so the world wasn't segregated. So we're able to go to school together. We're able to do things together. But then also Maya Angelou for me, because she's a great Black poet. And like a lot of her work has inspired me to get into poetry. And actually, fun fact, I had this memory in 5th grade. I entered this oratorical contest and I had to read a poem. And so I read a poem by Maya Angelou. And then that's when I was like, I really like poetry. I did not do good. Let's just say that. I did not do good. But after that, it's like I discovered that I liked speaking and also I liked poetry. So yeah. And also Charlotte E. Ray as well, it inspired me because she was the first Black female lawyer. So
oh, she was?
Fun fact. Yes.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's her name. If I got it wrong, please nobody come for me. But I'm pretty sure that's her name. But yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I really love jazz and like playing my saxophone. I have one. Well, I've learned one. I don't have one right now. But well, this is kind of obvious. Charlie Parker. He was kind of the man who kind of pushed every like jazz into like the mainstream. He kind of led and revolutionized like bebop, like that style of jazz. And I really like that style. I really like to play jazz and stuff like that. And that's what kind of the big, not probably the biggest, there probably others. That's the one I recognize the most, just because I love playing music and jazz a lot.
All right, so for our next question, we have, how is Black culture and Black figures appreciated in society? So the one way that I know everybody knows is Black History Month. And like, as Black History Month progressed, like every year, like it progressed, schools started doing like programs for example, like if everyone was going to school at, like if COVID didn't exist and all that stuff, at our school, we would have a big Black History Month program where everybody comes out, students are participating. And to me, it's like, that's how they're appreciated and that's how we show unity, because like a lot of people in our culture don't even know a lot of facts about our culture. But then that one day, everybody knows like something about something. And it's like everybody goes at the auditorium learning something about Black history, about Black culture. And to me, like that was my favorite moment of the year. One, because I always participate. But two, because it's just like seeing everybody in the gym, in the auditorium, like enjoying themselves and learning more about Black history, just like put a smile on my face, you know?
Yeah, I get that. Like, I'm not, I'm Hispanic, but there is Hispanic. I don't remember what it's called. That's probably a bad look. But yeah, I get what it feels like to like have people who basically they don't associate with that culture a lot, learn more about it and actually appreciate it. It's fun. The way I see how society kind of appreciates Black culture is like through holidays like MLKJ. Yeah, because he's junior. MLKJ. That's weird. Day, which is like everyone kind of collectively, as you said, says like this is a day where we should take a break just to honor like him and what he did for like Black people and just people of color in general to like be able to not be discriminated and be on equal grounds.
All right, that was a good answer, Damaso. Okay, so if you could ask an influential Black figure one question, what would it be and what would you ask? Oh, who would it be and what would you ask? So I think I wouldn't have a specific question I would ask, but I would like to have a conversation with Malcolm X, because just like he's one of my favorite figures in Black history, and I would just like to sit down and have a conversation with him about how times were and like ask for advice for going forward. But yeah, I think that's who I would ask. Or I would have a sit down conversation with Aretha Franklin, and ask her to sing for me, because her voice is so beautiful. Anyways, but yeah.
For me, this may kind of seem repetitive, but Charlie Parker again, because I really want to get better at saxophone. I'm not saying I'm like horrible, but I'm not good. I've only been playing for like a year. And sadly I couldn't play this year, so I've had a whole year of not being able to play, so I'm just kind of rusty now. But yeah, I'd like to like conversate like how he got better, like how he went through and still practiced every day so long for like 10-15 years, I don't know. But yeah, I just want to conversate with him and kind of see his viewpoint on whatever he did and whatever he thought he wouldn't do or he would do, like he has the impact on today.
Yeah, I see you really like jazz, and that's really cool, because like that's a good answer. How would you recognize and appreciate icons while they're still alive? Because that's like a really common thing for people to only appreciate people after the fact that they've died. But to me, it's all about just acknowledging their accomplishments, because like don't keep their accomplishments in the dark. If you're like acknowledging them through like the biggest way now that a lot of people do it is through social media, like sharing something as simple as posting something on your feed or sharing something on your story, and it's just creating a conversation and acknowledging those accomplishments while those people are still alive. And so like to me, I feel like that's so important to them, because they're like, oh, somebody actually cares about what I'm doing. I have a reason to push forward, How about you, Damaso?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of like the same, because now that we have social media, it's a lot easier to get like the word out and for people, like normal people, to actually like put news out there, and not only like the big news anchors like Fox or NBC or stuff like that. Like individual people can like spread the word about people who are doing really good things for really good causes.
What is Black culture's most significant impact on society at large? Okay, so to me, I feel like the biggest impact that we have on social media, personally, I feel like it's music. On media. Is that what I said? On just like in general, on everything, is music, because it's just like a lot of music comes from the root of Black culture, and like especially nowadays with the beats, with the production, it's just like Black people have paved their way into music, and it's like now everybody's interested in joining that way, because even like across the world in K-pop, you see that there's elements of Black culture, of hip-hop. They're rapping, they're wearing clothes that have been brought to the mainstream by Black artists. They're doing things that have been like shown in Black culture. And so really I just like that it's becoming a melting pot, and as long as it's appreciation and not appropriation, I'm cool with it, you know?
Yeah, I really like the word melting pot too. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I agree, because I don't know in any other way that they have kind of been onto the mainstream and everybody like appreciates, like they don't care. They're not like, oh, this rapper is Black, so they're good. They're just like, this is a rapper, this is good, you know? Like so many singers, so many like musicians, artists, whatever, have been like kind of exploded onto the scene recently, which is really kind of fascinating, I guess.
And for our last question, what does it mean to appreciate influential Black figures? So to me, it's just all about, like I said again, it's through mouth, it's through words, it's through actions. It's just appreciating them, spreading stuff on social media, saying stuff like, for example, the Black History Month program, MLK Day, like all those things help appreciate these people that did stuff for us. And it's just like, it's as simple as saying thank you, for being grateful, you know? Like it could be from a small scale to a big scale, honoring them in some type of way through a speech, a poem, artwork. It's just like all those things all together collectively appreciate these Black people. And so moving forward, like I just hope we continue that tradition to honor these people during Black History Month, and even just throughout the whole year, because a lot of people think that, oh, you only honor these people during Black History Month, when that's not the case. You honor Black history every day. Like it's just along with other cultures' history as well, because it's important, you know?
Yeah, I agree totally. Like everyone kind of all the time, they appreciate what they have brought to like society in one way or another. Like there have been so many Black inventors that have just made and invented like things that we use every day. I can't point out specific examples right now because I haven't researched enough and I don't want to get things wrong. But yeah, like you can just say, oh, remember how this person invented this, or oh, I'm so glad they making music because they make me feel so happy, like they've helped me through bad times or something like that. There's so many ways that you can do it, and so many ways that people are doing it. So yeah, I think it's a great thing.
All right, that was a great discussion, Damaso, and I really liked your answers, and I feel like we really got to elaborate on what Black culture means and how it's influential.
And that concludes today's episode. To learn more about how to appreciate Black figures throughout history, or any other things that maybe relate to Black history, you can check these sources and resources out that we've had down in the description.
And make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment. And like you can comment on things that you agree with. If you have your own opinion, don't be afraid to share it in the comments, because like we always say, you want to speak up, because that's the whole point of our platform. And yeah. And make sure to tune in next week, where we'll be talking about mental health. Until next time, remember, if you're not going to speak up, how is the world supposed to know you exist?
Bye.
Bye.